the high desert in the great American Southwest. I bid you all good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be in the world's 25 time zones. Each and every one covered like a warm blanket by this program, Midnight in the Desert. I would be Art Bell. And it is my pleasure to be here tonight. I've got a lot to talk to you about, and then I'm going to scare the hell out of you.
So I'm inviting Art Bell, and I invite the guides to speak. So, as I've walked across the astral plank over to the astral room that I do this work in, and I can see myself walking with like a clipboard, which I assume are my questions, and I get to the room. I see two to my left, and I see already Art Bell. This is just what I see, so if I'm wrong, then it's what I'm getting, but I trust what I get, and I go with what I get because it's the only thing I can do. And I already see Art, and I see him tall, I see him standing there, slim, wearing black, like a black suit or black tuxedo kind of. It's actually more of a suit. So I welcome you, Art, and I thank you. If you wish to connect with me and communicate, I'm going to ask you some questions. I look for your knowledge. There's many people we can ask for, but I've always wanted to, and it was suggested to ask for you. So I think it's a wonderful thing, and I don't know if you'll be able to answer these questions, but I'd like to try if you're willing and open to them. It's kind of like me interviewing you. You've been interviewed many times, so let's do this. Art, can you use this right now before I give you your own voice? Can you say anything? Will you try and use this tonight? As I'm talking to him and just envisioning me being with him and talking with him, I feel like he's saying yes. There's a lot that he could tell me. He doesn't know if it will come through, I feel like. But he's going to try. He will try to answer these, 6 or 7 questions that I have. I will say that when I was in prison, I had a little radio. And there were nights, of course, that I couldn't sleep, many. And everyone else would be asleep in the dorm or in the cell block. And I would be on the radio listening, on my headphones, listening to Coast, listening to you from the desert, talking about anything from ghosts and aliens and just a number of different things. I remember your show on the Colburn talking about this ancient text. I had to have my father order it and send it into the prison so I can look at it. There are so many wonderful shows that you did. So I just want to say that it's an honor if you come through. If you don't, I don't hold it against you. I appreciate you. And maybe you can help us answer some questions. I feel like I know these things, or I've been given this information, some of it, but it would be wonderful to get confirmation from you. So let's go with your sound source, and I'll ask you some questions, sir, if that's all right. I am getting from him that he's saying yes. He's saying, let's go for it. Let's try. So let's try it. So I've pulled up a track that I made, like I said, and I will play you some of it really quickly. There it is. As you can tell, that's nothing. It's just a bunch of chopped, reversed audio with a different effect on it that's going to allow no false positives. No false positives. That's the whole point of why we do that. Art Bell, I like I said, I welcome you here, and I'm grateful if you're able to use this. I'm not going to take up too much of your time, sir, but I would like to ask you a few questions, and these questions are really good. I didn't come up with them, but as I've read them and wrote them down to ask you, I'm glad that this person gave me these questions to ask you. I think they're fantastic. Will you be able to answer these questions? Oh. Okay, we gotta be careful. I don't know what's going on with the sound. Let's try it. Let's try. Hold on, let's see again. How about now? All right. Thank you. I may not hear it in real time. I'm going to have to hear it when I review it. I will be listening for it in real time. Do you work on spirit communication, Art? Do you work on any way for you to try to communicate from the other side? Are you working on anything like that? What is it that you feel when communicating with a box on this side? What does it feel? What's the sensation? Okay, how about now? What's the sensation when using the equipment here? Okay. How about now? Anything you want to say?
Life after death, is there any? UFOs, people from elsewhere, things from elsewhere, all of these things that we talk about, ghosts. I suppose as you can see, I'm older. As we get older, we wonder more about these things. I certainly do.